belief, and this is a true belief, and if those of you, everybody's got kids out there, if I ever hear my kids say the word failure, I'd lock them in a room for a week. I would request, if we have any power in this country, that we could take that out of our English dictionary and replace it with the word feedback.
Yeah. Because
that's all failure, in our words, isn't it? Yeah. It's feedback. We learn from mistakes. Is vision. You've got to be able to have a very clear vision of your business idea. Without it, you won't actually know where you're going. So in the year 2000, I set up Generation Telecom, and Generation Telecom was a business that supplied airtime to the rail users. I believed that I could set up and manage this business, and within 2 or 3 years, sell out to the major networks. Well, within 3 years, we successfully sold it to Vodafone, making millions of pounds. But without that vision at the outset, my business would not have gone the way that it did. My next... I started my telecoms business in 1998. And today, it's one of the most successful businesses of its kind. It generates income about £150 million per annum. All companies have to start somewhere, and my business actually started in a tiny little office in Slough. Starting the business was a pretty terrifying experience. Every single penny that I had went into starting the business, but it kind of gave me a real edge. It gave me the sheer determination that actually I could do this. And as each day and each week passed, when you get more and more opportunities, more and more money comes into the business, it becomes even more exciting. The size of the office that I worked from when I started was 12 foot by 12 foot. Working out of 12 foot by 12 foot was tough. But when you happen to live there as well, it makes it that much harder. And what was quite interesting, there were even employees in the company that didn't know that I was staying and sleeping and living in the office. Now, there are a few things that I learnt personally. One was a sheer determination. Number 2 was never giving up. And number 3 was to be results orientated. I had to get results if I wanted to get my life back on track. I've been on an amazing journey since then, but I will never ever forget those real tough days. That we learn from mistakes. To be perfectly honest, I'm a little bit confused myself. One minute I'm running a business, next minute I'm investing in one, the next minute I'm seeing some crazy people come and pitch me a toilet snake idea from Dragon's Den. Then I'm walking down the BAFTAs or the Red Carpet Awards, and then I'm now trying to build a National Enterprise Academy. Yeah. So I think if a description of as an entrepreneur is that I want to do it all before I die, then I'm that. Research your idea. You need to research your idea so that you've covered off not just all the competition in the market, but you've checked and double-checked whether your idea is likely to work or not. So many people today start up a business because they do it on the back of a whim. They need to research the market, they need to discuss how feasible it is, and then ask questions. How am I going to get out of the business? Who am I going to sell it to? Who are the competitors in the market? Who are my suppliers? How much money do I need to start the business? How will I market the company? There's a lot to consider, but research and feasibility are fundamentally important when starting a new business.